Last time I came out here there was a bloody stingray. Whoa, that's not meant to happen. Shit, fuel, bugger. Shit. Not ideal. That should be right. Sweet. Nice one. Right, we're onto it. This is a spot where generally I get small kahawai. So we'll have a crack at it here, see how we go, and if it's no good we'll try and fish off the houseboat. My dog Pace broke the end of this off. I've just glued it back up, a bit of glue, so hopefully it doesn't fly to bits again. It's actually a trout rod, believe it or not. It'd be fun to catch something big on it. Probably snap. Just going to cast along here and see how we go. Yeah, it doesn't cast very far, it's only a light rod. Pretty average actually for casting. A longer rod do better. Got some small fish down here in front of me. I've actually got a bait catcher in the boat. I thought about baiting up and putting out, so I might do that if there's any bigger bait fish hanging around. This is what all the other fish are feeding on, these small bait fish hanging around the weeds here. The marshes bring a lot of food in for birds and fish. I'm not seeing anything big hanging around or splashing in the water, so maybe there's no fish here. Sure as hell only one way to find out, and that's to cast a few lures out here and see what happens. She's bloody windy. A few more bait fish out here, get this weed off my line. I might go to a smaller one if nothing gets caught on it. So yeah, not a bad cast. That's actually a good spot for a fish there. Not bad at all. We'll see how that goes. I'm a bit late getting here, tide's already going out. I should really be here about 2 hours ago when the tide was coming in and the fish are coming in. Nothing following me in. You can tell how far the water's gone out for how long I've been fishing. I'm getting the hang of this rod, getting a bit of cast on it, but no takers. No strikes at all and no fish following it in. So what I may do is I may put my little bait catching net down and see what is out here. Put a bit of burley on it. It's got a wee burley pocket. Somebody told me it's illegal to bait a net. Well, I'm not sure about logistics of bait catchers. I guess you could argue you shouldn't bait a crayfish pot either, so it's the same theory. There we go. Good chunk of salmon. Put that in the net. Ideally I want to put this where there's current. It's pretty still here, but over here's a bit of current, so that will carry the burley out, so fish will come back to that hopefully, and we might get something of size in this net. You can see the holes, ideally something quite big. All these little bait fish along here are way too small, they'll go in and out it, but they may attract other fish. See all these small ones here, just go like that, that'll work. How easy is that? Look, it just folds up and you just clip it. It's got a clip here and a clip there. It's done. It's been down for about 15 minutes and there's a whole lot of small fish, but no large yellow-eyed mullet, not like the ones I've seen down at the houseboat. They're all coming in, you can see there, but nothing of any real size. So I might lift her up and steam over to where my houseboat is over there and put her back down, because all I'm doing here is feeding small fish. There's hundreds of them, but nothing of edible size at all there. They get a lot bigger than that. They're enjoying a good feed. Home sweet home. Beautiful. You can see around the side of the boat these little small fish. So we're going to put this on the side here and see whether it brings any more. Oh no, we're not, we're caught up. See how she goes. Have you ever seen such a bloody awesome place in the world? Native bush all along the coastline. A tide that comes in and out. Nice and sheltered. A few marshes and reeds where wading birds can come in. And as this tide drops, the very large yellow-eyed mullet come in to feed on all the nutrients and the last stuff left behind by everything. That's the time to put the fishing rod down. You can spear them too. I might try and spear one today. I've got a spear on board. Right now I'm going to go have a coffee because I'm a bit stuffed. Well, it's been an hour and we'll see how we're getting on with this thing. I can see one fish that looks like it's got itself caught. And that's it. Oh no, two. And both really undersized. Oh no, there's a big one in there in the bottom. Happy days. There's a big one in there. You beauty, that's edible. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Bloody awesome. I didn't see him in there. Big yellow-eyed mullet, look at that. Beauty. Right, we'll let the wee ones go because they can get bigger for another day. Or you might be a bit stuffed, mate. You might have gilled yourself. We're going to get you out of there or not? You can go back in there. Happy days. Oh, this is brilliant. Rightio. Definitely a meal for that fish there. Don't you go back in the side. We just might. He's a good size one. It's a good size yellow-eyed mullet. Before you go any further, mate, I'm just going to give you the coup de grace in my mouth. Right. You can go back. See you later, alligator. You guys can go back too. Little wee fish. Well, it's good to know that they come in here. Oh, that one didn't look too flash. It'll be alright. There we go. So this guy here is a good sized mullet. And that with a salad would be enough. Very high in omega-3. Yeah, this is not a bad fish at all. Not a bad size for the yellow-eyed mullet. They don't get a lot bigger than that out here. Thyme is really good with fish. So we're going to take a bit of this and use it. As you can see, I've got a few herbs inside here. Got some basil. And we got some coriander. How's that smell? Oh, good. And we got some parsley. So, I'm going to take some parsley. Because parsley's good with fish. And of course, one of my favourites, some dill. I'm going to give that a cut there. And take some more off. Make sure we get all that. And some coriander. So here's our mixture of coriander, thyme, dill and parsley. Beef dripping in the skillet. I'm using a dish wash brush, but you can use a toothbrush if you like, just to get that black out of inside the herring. It's slightly bitter taste, doesn't add anything to the fish, so take it out. We want to stuff this guy with all of these herbs, so all the flavour permeates through the fish when it's cooking in the fat. And once we've cooked it, we're going to strip it from the bone and add it to our salad. And my favourite pink Himalayan salt, just going to pat that in. You can see I've chopped up a couple of cherry tomatoes, just going to poke that in there with our red onion This is really going to go well with those herbs, and when it cooks, the whole flavour will just go right through all of the fish, and then we'll break the fish down and then we'll add that to our salad. This is a fish salad we're making, and we're going to use olive oil and lemon for our dressing, like my favourite. This is ready to go straight into the pan just like that. Turn them over. Just going to let it sit there and rest for a while before we pick all the fish off it. Mesclun salad, which I'm going to chop fine in the pot. Red onion, which goes particularly well with this type of fish always. Chopped cherry tomatoes. You're going to add a sweetness to this dish that's just going to melt in my mouth. I'm going to use this whole cucumber. Now these olives, they're stuffed olives. They're going to give that sort of Mediterranean flavour to the fish dish. That's what I wanted to see. And look at this beautiful fish. Just going to make sure we've got all our bones out before I put it into the salad. If I had a pair of chef's tweezers, it would be a bit more gracious than I'm doing now with my fingers in there. But as I'm only serving for myself, that is fine. The spine should come away, leaving bones off that as well. And there will be some bones in the top. Boneless, should be boneless. There should be some bones there with the fins. There they go. Boneless. Lemon juice. Extra virgin olive oil. That's the finishing touch. I haven't done thyme before with coriander like this. So how does it taste? Let's tear into a bit of fish with some of the actual salad itself. I want to get a bit of tomato on there too. There are going to be a lot of flavours in here. It's a new recipe. I'm going to have a good chew and give you an honest appraisal. Because the herbs aren't chopped up in the salad, you can taste the flavour of them in the actual fish, and that's what I wanted. Excuse me. I need to eat more. For health wise and food that's good for you, this would have to have a 10 out of 10. You can see why the Mediterranean diet is the most popular, the #1 diet in the world for health reasons and also taste. I would say this is a winner. I would have liked to have caught 2 fish. It's got fish in there, but I would like quite a bit more protein today. Be wary of bones when you do fish like this. These little fish do have small bones. I haven't hit any yet, but you can. This is my first plate. I only have 1 meal a day, so I'm going to eat 2 of these. I've got another plate's worth in that bowl in there. I'm going to tear into this. Good luck with your own fishing, however you do it, and good luck with your own cooking, and try this recipe. And like I said, the only thing I would change maybe is you could add some of those fresh herbs to the salad if you want to get a more pungent taste. Having said that, it's working for me, it's doing it for me. Be good, can't be good, be careful. See you later.
Sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro. Singing sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro.